Local breaking news overnight. A woman is being treated for a serious gunshot wound after being shot inside her South Fargo home. Police now scrambling to find that shooter. They say her husband was arguing outside with two people in a car just before 10 last night when they exchanged gunfire. One bullet went through the apartment window, hitting that victim. The people in the car took off. Police are still looking for them as we speak. They were driving a white Jeep. Police know who they're looking for, though, because everyone involved in the shooting knew each other. It happened in the 2700 block of 47th Street South. New this morning, the Minot Bomb Squad dispatched to Williston. This after police there found explosive materials within an apartment. Williston officers were investigating a report of drug activity when they made that discovery. The building where the explosives were being found has been evacuated. Time now for a look at our storm team forecast as Lisa Green joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Starting our day on a quiet note as far as precipitation is concerned now, but it is a little breezy. We'll continue to watch that happen for us today. So watch out for some breezy weather, but temperatures are much milder. We're in the 40s, 50s, near 60 for some. Bemidji, Detroit Lakes at 59 degrees. It's 57 in Fargo, Grand Forks at 48 degrees this morning. So not too bad out there compared to some of our freezing starts recently. And we did have some shower activity, even a couple of sprinkles still lingering in the south and east. But that should be moving on, and we'll all end up with some quieter weather to start before that cold front moves in for later today. So here's a look out at the bus stop this morning. Expect to have temperatures again fairly mild, but the kids may want the jacket here to start off with some sunshine coming our way. And then this afternoon, some increasing clouds, but check out this high temperature, 74 degrees in Fargo. Keep in mind there'll be a breeze, and that cold front will be moving through in the afternoon and in the evening. So that's going to mean some changes happening even as the day goes along. We'll see those clouds on the increase, chances for a few showers as well for tonight. And then tomorrow, a second kind of round of reinforcing cool air moves in, and that will keep our temperatures in the 40s and 50s. We're looking at more spotty rain showers. And even on Thursday, some of our viewers up in northern Minnesota may see a flake or two. We're talking a snow shower possible on Thursday, especially in the morning hours. So some much cooler air means precipitation might get a little interesting here in the coming days with highs coming up in the 40s and 50s. So today's your day to enjoy the warmer air.
I'm avoiding that flake or two. Keyword here.
I know. You know, I think in Fargo and other places in the valley it should be a little drier, but there are some of us that might be seeing that here into Minnesota.
All right. Thank you for the update, Lisa. 6:52 now on our Tuesday. The latest Russian missile strikes to hit Ukraine, now promoting emergency sessions among world leaders. The UN General Assembly gathered yesterday to discuss a resolution condemning Russia's annexation of 4 Ukrainian regions. This meeting comes on the heels of a major missile strike across Ukraine that killed more than a dozen people, injuring dozens more. President Biden and other leaders of the group of 7 nations are planning an emergency virtual summit today to discuss Russia's war with Ukraine. Meanwhile, thousands of U.S. protesters took to the streets after Russia unleashed that barrage of missiles on several Ukrainian cities yesterday. Many demonstrators urging the government to sell more weapons to Ukraine and declare Russia a terrorist state. The demonstrations followed a new round of missile and drone strikes by Russian military that killed at least 11 people, injuring dozens more. A popular resort in Becker County destroyed after fire ripped through their main building. Crews from 11 different departments were called to the Maple Log Resort near Callaway, Minnesota yesterday and spent much of the day there. Fire officials say the building's size, tin roof, and the resort's remoteness made that fire difficult to fight.
We're so far away from water sources other than the lake, just getting the personnel here enough water here, because that water truck alone, you know, it's flowing over 1,000 gallons a minute, and it's just very hard to supply that kind of water for this long of a period, this remotely.
Officials say luckily no one was hurt. They're still looking for the cause of that fire. A 12-year-old Minnesota boy fighting for life in a Twin Cities hospital after being accidentally shot by his uncle. Police say they were squirrel hunting near Motley on Sunday morning when the accident happened. The boy was airlifted to a Twin Cities hospital, but there's not been an update on his condition. 2 people are dead, another hurt after a crash in Grand Forks yesterday afternoon. Police say a van was crossing an intersection at 69th Street and 27th Avenue North when it was hit by a truck. The victims were all within the van. And a Grand Forks girl recovering at home after being hit by a car. It happened around 4 yesterday afternoon. It was at 20th Street and 40th Avenue South in Grand Forks. Police say the girl was crossing the street when she was hit, but her injuries are not serious. The driver was ticketed for failure to yield to a pedestrian. And a man is in jail for blocking a train in Grand Forks. Police say Roland Reimers was trying to make a citizen's arrest yesterday because a train was blocking the street. Officers were called to the 5400 block of Demers Avenue, where train crews told them the guy was blocking that train from moving and shooting off some kind of firework. He was arrested for disorderly conduct. A Democratic candidate for North Dakota's District 24 House seat dropping out of the race, 33-year-old Caitlin Huss was charged with assault last week. This after an incident at a bar in Valley City. A man says Huss punched him in the face and ripped out some of his hair. Huss says she behaved in a manner unbefitting of a candidate. Her name will still appear on the November 8th ballot, but she's encouraging voters to choose someone else. There's been a long delay in processing rape kits from Fargo at the state crime lab. So far, 18 kits have been awaiting DNA testing for more than a year. Fargo police say while the issue lies with the state, they're also taking steps to make sure this does not continue. Police will double-check cases, work closely with the state lab when they have a lead on a suspect, and they say they will dedicate detectives to these kinds of crimes.
We have a lot of cases that stack up on certain detectives, and we want to put a little bit more emphasis on our sexual assault and family violence, which will help us be able to solve these cases quicker and get to justice for the victims.
Our own check indicated that no sexual assault kits in Minnesota are awaiting testing for more than a year, with the exception of some of their 2015 inventory. A West Fargo gas station picking up the cost of repairs for customers who got the wrong grade of fuel. There was a fuel mix-up at PetroServe on Main earlier this year. People got diesel instead of regular gas, which can damage your car. Owners say it was a mistake by the driver of that tanker truck who put diesel in the station's gas-holding tank. If this happened to you, your vehicle probably won't run and could require taking out the fuel tank.
Drain all the diesel fuel out of the gas tank and get all the diesel fuel out of the lines, the fuel lines and the fuel injectors. So basically put fresh gas in there and it will sputter and not run very well for a little while, but then it will run back to normal.
It could cost hundreds of dollars to fix the problem. PetroServe says they were the only ones impacted, and this kind of thing does not happen often. Well, a new wine bottle has entered Happy Harry stores, and there's some representation of Fargo on the bottle. The Valley Today's Jillian Trudeau is live this morning to tell us all about it. Good morning, Jillian.
Yeah, exactly correct. I'm here at Happy Harry's because it's never too early to browse the wine section, especially when this new wine just came out at Happy Harry's last week. So as you can see, it looks a little bit familiar, and that's because it's the same artist and same creative director and team that did the downtown mural, the postcard one that was newer just this couple months ago in the summer when we reported on that. So you can see that they have the Fargo here, and they incorporated some of that local Fargo from the theater sign. And then they actually said, when I talked with the creative director this morning, Andrew Young, he said that they tried to center in the ARG because this is an Argentinian wine here. So this is all from a local Fargo family, and they said that they wanted to collaborate with Argentina and bring that wine to the Fargo area. So this is $15.99 at all Happy Harry locations.
All right, thank you. A little piece of Argentina right here in Fargo. Thanks for that live report, Jillian Trudeau. A benefit is planned for a Fargo motorcyclist who was hit by a dump truck last week. 25-year-old Dallas Donahue has had multiple surgeries since the crash just last Wednesday. A car and bike show is planned for him this Sunday in the Shields Arena parking lot. It's taking place from noon to 4 p.m. You can find more information on this story. Simply go to valleynewslive.com and find the title of this story and click on it. Well, listen up, music lovers. Country superstar Carrie Underwood is playing at the Alerus Center in Grand Forks on October 27th. And Valley News Live is giving away tickets to 6 lucky winners. Yes, you at home watching right now. The grand prize is a pair of tickets and a meet and greet. To enter, go to our website, valleynewslive.com, find the contest tab, and it will lead you from there. Registration closes on the 18th, so do not wait. We will be announcing those winners live on the 19th. Good luck. Well, the Today Show and CBS Mornings are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. More live up-to-the-minute news and weather coming up right now on the Fargo CW. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Take care out there today.